Welcome back to 2230. Today we have a fascinating story coming all the way from Hangzhou, China. Imagine being offered a parking space for a bargain price. Sounds like a great deal, right? But here's the catch: what if that parking space is wedged between a wall and a massive column, making it practically impossible to park your car easily? Well, that's exactly what happened, and it's stirring up quite a conversation. Let's dive in. Recently, a homeowner in Hangzhou, Zhejiang province, found himself intrigued by an unusual bargain offered by one of his neighbors. The neighbor was selling a parking spot at their apartment complex for 30,000 renminbi, around 5,551 Singapore dollars, which is much lower than the market price for parking spaces in the area. Given how pricey parking can be, you can imagine why this caught his attention. He thought he might be getting a real steal, but when he went to take a look, it was a different story. The parking spot in question was, quite literally, stuck between a wall and a massive structural column, making it impossible to park a car conventionally. The only way to fit a car into this space would be to park it diagonally, and even then the front and rear of the car would be blocked by the surrounding structures. You could say it's the definition of a tight squeeze. Just imagine having to perform a near-impossible parking maneuver every single day. It sounds more like a headache than a bargain, doesn't it? This strange situation quickly went viral after the homeowner shared his discovery on social media, sparking a wide range of opinions from netizens. Some believe that despite its challenges, the parking spot might still be worth buying, but only if he also managed to purchase the spot next to it. Others even suggested that the space could work if he got a tiny car that could fit more comfortably. But what do you think, dear viewers? Would you consider buying such an inconvenient space if the price was right? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's see what creative solutions you come up with. Netizens were also quick to share their own experiences with quirky and unconventional parking spots. One person mentioned they had bought a bargain parking spot, but when they went to use it, they realized the ground was uneven, almost like trying to park on two stair steps. It really makes you wonder, when it comes to parking spots, is cheaper always better, or do these issues ultimately make it more hassle than it's worth? Another netizen chimed in with their story, explaining how they ended up with a parking space that was perfectly fine for parking the car itself, but due to walls on both sides, getting in and out of the car became an adventure in itself. It's almost like a real-life puzzle every time you use it. Have you ever experienced anything like this? Now, this story highlights a much broader issue, especially in urban areas like Hangzhou, where parking spaces are scarce and highly sought after. People are increasingly forced to compromise between convenience and cost, and sometimes those compromises lead to bizarre situations like this one. But is this the kind of compromise you'd be willing to make? Or is it just not worth the trouble? And if you were in the homeowner's shoes, would you take the deal and find a way to make it work, or simply move on and continue searching for a more practical option? Let us know what you think in the comments. Your opinions could be a great help to anyone facing a similar choice. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this story, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to 2230 for more fascinating and sometimes strange stories from around the world. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone who might be considering buying a parking spot. They might just need this heads up. Stick around because we have more interesting stories coming up, including some that may change the way you think about urban living. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.